Earlier today, the official trailer for Star Wars The Acolyte dropped, so I thought I'd give you guys my reaction and analysis. Unfortunately, this is not a blind analysis, so this is just going to be a reaction trailer breakdown because I can't do the watch and react because it won't be authentic anymore. And the reason why is because Streamlabs broke. I don't know what happened. The audio was out of sync. I could not fix it realistically because the audio was all there, but not all the video. But I honestly don't know what happened there. So we're going to not worry about that. I opened up just plain old OBS and it's working no problem. So something went wrong with Streamlabs. But anyhow, so let's just go in and start. So to begin with, I really do like how they opened up with Jedi younglings. They're meditating in the Force, giving the instructors giving them some instructions.
Can deceive you.
You know, there's a few other things too.
You must not trust them.
And I want you to re-listen to that because I talked over it both times.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Your eyes can deceive you.
So basically, he's instructing them to trust in the Force rather than what they observe in the eyes. That makes sense. And then we get some planet here and all that. People going about their day.
Tell me what comes into your mind.
So basically, what they're seeing when they're meditating in the Force. That's what he's asking. Life. Balance. Typical Jedi answers.
I see fire.
So I want you to pause and the fact that she said she sees fire, I think is indicative that she's not maybe fully in the light side, that there's a darkness tugging at her. I could be wrong with that assumption, but I think it is a realistic assumption to make. Especially because, as we see later, this young girl strikes a resemblance to a character we see later on, so I think this might be a earlier scene than most of the events of the film. Then we got a fight here. And the Jedi clearly using the Force to defend herself against whoever this assassin is. But it's coming out June.
Someone is killing Jedi.
Someone's killing Jedi, so that's probably this character, the character we saw fighting that other Jedi. Whoever that character is going to be, I don't know if that character is going to be the Acolyte that the series is named after, or somebody just working for the Acolyte as an assassin. I feel like it could go either way. But right there, you saw that Jedi ignite his lightsaber. I love this image here. I don't know why. Give me a second. Snapshot. Oh, I already did a snapshot. Shoot, okay. Sorry, it was just such a good image with his lightsaber lighting up. I had to take a pause to take a screenshot of that. But going back to actually talking about, you'll see more gold/yellow lightsabers later on. I would define this as more gold than yellow personally, but I really do like how they're showing Jedi with more than just, you know, the blue and green that we're familiar with, and the occasional purple if you're Mace Windu.
It doesn't make sense.
Probably to why the Jedi are being killed by whoever this assassin is. A Wookiee.
What happened? I sensed darkness.
So, before I continue, so we saw that one Jedi looks like he's using a mind trick to encourage someone to give him some information. But right here is the scene I dislike the most in this trailer. It's a fight scene, and, well, we'll talk about it in just a moment. Yeah. So, what I don't like about the scene there is it's short, but it screams superhero film. And I'm just sick of that style of fighting where people are running, jumping, and all that, and like they're making like barely actually touching when they're fighting, where it seems so fake. It seems like so choreographed that you're like, this is not a real fight, and it seems cheesy. It may look spectacular, amazing, but it feels so inauthentic, and I'm not a big fan of that style of fight scene. I hope there's only one of that in this show. It could also just be how it's edited for the trailer, and the actual fight might look much better. But it does give me a pause of concern, because that's a style of fighting that's, I feel like has become very common in superhero flicks, and just seems so overplayed, inauthentic, tropey, if you will. I hope most of the fights are not like that. But also, in an age of light, And then we get some scenes here, and a darkness rises. Obviously, I think that's referring to the Acolyte. But one thing to note, this Jedi, whoever he is, or whoever they are, is wearing robes that are much more reminiscent of the High Republic robes with white gold. While, assuming these are also Jedi, yes, you got some gold, but you also see a lot more browns, more earthy colors. Now, these are more probably field robes. But these are closer to like what Anakin was, even what the Jedi of the prequel trilogy wear. Or less formal, though they still rely on lots of tans rather than browns. But yeah. We got another fight there. I really love how this Jedi is just using the Force to stop this assailant. No, not taking her lightsaber out. I really like that. That's showing how a Jedi, as Yoda said in Empire Strikes Back, a Jedi uses the Force for defense, never for attack. Something along those lines, but that's sentiment. I really love how this Jedi here, we've seen her earlier, but she's she's living that, and I really like that. Well, at least in the trailer.
This isn't about good or bad.
About good or bad. Okay, what's it about then?
This is about power.
So, I don't know who that character is that we just saw, but it is about power. And, I mean, yeah, good and bad is good. We often like to talk about things in terms of morality, but sometimes you have to be a realist and understand that sometimes people in power, it's all about power for them. And that's part of why the prequel trilogy Jedi fell. Not necessarily the pursuit of power, but the doing things because of power, because you're trying to maintain your power, or help out the galactic power you're more ideologically aligned with, whatever. Power is part of the reason why the Jedi were corrupted and fell during the prequel trilogy. So I do kind of like how almost somebody's acknowledging that. Probably not related to the Jedi's fall, but it is a nice parallel I picked up on. Oh, and also, I didn't mean to increase screen size there. But this character here, her facial structure and all that makes me think of that girl from way in the beginning who said she saw fire when she was meditating. I could be wrong, but there's that facial structure that makes me think they could be intended to be the same character. I could be wrong, but it's just an assumption I have.
And who is allowed to use it?
Oh, yeah, and who is allowed to use it? Again, that power dynamics and how sometimes things are about power and that's about what's right and wrong, even if you wish it was about right and wrong, about morality. But this scene here reminds me a little bit of Act 2. I don't know if it actually is, but I just got that impression when I first saw it, so I just thought I'd share that with you.
What is that?
And then a red lightsaber. So those Jedi are like, what is this? And then a red lightsaber. Now that could be trailer editing, but based on my first watch through, my first attempt at recording this, the scenery looks very similar. So it does make me think that there's a good chance this is the same planet. Maybe not the same location on the planet, but the planet type does seem similar. So it's possible that this is the first time many Jedi are actually seeing a red lightsaber, and this could be the titular Acolyte revealing themselves as a Force user, as a lightsaber wielder. Yeah, and then they ignite their lightsabers, and they all do red. No red because that's the Acolyte's color, but green, blue, and gold. I really love that, seeing all these different colors. I just like that. And then they get into a fight with this Acolyte, and given the fact that they don't think the Sith has returned, I don't think these Jedi survived. I'm just saying. But who knows? We gotta wait and see that. But we got this nice logo. And then the Disney Plus logo is red instead of blue, which I think they chose that stylistically to show that this is something more serious. This is going to be a darker show, more dramatic, maybe more mature. It could go either way, but the fact that they're choosing a black and red Disney Plus logo rather than the more blue logo that they typically go with, I think is very indicative of the tone the show is going to be taking, and the darker themes, the darker events that are likely to be explored. But that's just my breakdown and thoughts. I would love to hear yours in the comment section down below. And one last thing before I leave you, later today I will be releasing my predictions short for the next episode of The Bad Batch, which is Bad Territory, so I'll be talking about that later, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching my video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a like and share. Also, consider subscribing to my channel to stay up to date on all my latest content. You can also stay up to date on my content by following me on social media. I have a link tree down in the description which has all my social media links on it. Additionally, if you would like to support the channel, you can become a channel member and get early access to all my videos. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the Force be with you always.